Hey, I'm Mark Anderson from G Technology. Here at Cine Gear 2015, we've got a few different exciting things. Starting with our new G Drive EV all-terrain case, which is now shipping in all versions. What this is a new super rugged drive that's great for production, especially because of how durable it is and how protective it is for your stuff. At the heart of it is our new G Drive EV Raw, which is a polycarbonate version of our G Drive Evolution and part of our Evolution series, which works in our G dock. It's a 7,200 RPM, 500 gig or 1 terabyte drive. The version that ships with this case is 1 terabyte. The great part about it is the polycarbonate makes it lighter, so shipping costs go down, ruggedness goes up because it'll take a little more shock. But the other thing is, pop it in this case and it goes to the next level. This is now sealed tightly inside this case, giving it water protection, dust protection, pressure protection, and shock protection. And when I say water protection, I literally mean water protection. This floats in water. It'll take, right now we're saying it's, you can do it a foot underwater for 30 seconds with no water entry. We're actually going for a much better rating than that ultimately. But the other thing is, like I said, there's pressure protection. 1,000 pounds of real pressure. You can run this over with a 2-ton car and it will survive just fine. As a matter of fact, if you go online on YouTube, you can see a video of mine being run over by some folks at Keycode Media. It was my personal drive and I used it the next day to edit a presentation. Also, additional shock protection. In this case, the drive will take a 2-meter drop and survive just fine. It also will hold the other Evolution family members that are in this form factor. So it'll hold our standard G Drive EVs and our G Drive EV SSD. And it will do all that completely sealed and tethered to your computer via the attached Thunderbolt or USB 3 cable. There are 2 versions. The Thunderbolt version retails for $129 for the case itself, or $229 bundled with the drive like this, the G Drive EV Raw that's inside. The USB 3 version actually saves you a bit of cash. It's $79 for the case on its own, or $179 including a 1 terabyte 7,200 RPM drive, this one inside. So this is a fantastic solution, especially for those of you who go outside at all with your hard drives. Another product we have here at Cine Gear that we're showing off, this is actually a glimpse of the future. This is our G-Speed Studio XL, which I'll talk about for just a second on its own. Our G-Speed Studio XL is our 8-bay Thunderbolt 2 based solution with an enterprise level RAID controller and all enterprise class drives included. Those are the HGST UltraStar. They are the most reliable drives you can buy on the market. They're a 2 million hour mean time between failure drive, but not only are they super reliable, they're designed for multi-drive environments and for 24/7 use. So unlike our competitors who are all using desktop grade drives in their similar solutions, these are enterprise drives. These are designed for professional use. But we also have up to 8 terabytes per drive, which no one else does. So in our 8-bay, we can have up to 64 terabytes. And that 64 terabyte solution will give you 56 terabytes usable in RAID 5, which is how it ships, though it's highly configurable. You can actually do RAID 0, 1, 5, 6, 10, or JBOD, or a combination thereof if you want to mix and match within the array. But in RAID 5, this will do 1.1 gigabytes per second to 1.2 gigabytes per second. And that's on the read side. On the write side, it'll do 800 to 900 megabytes per second. And all that retails for just under $7,000. So for 64 terabytes of storage, that's pretty amazing, especially something as portable as this. What I have here is a special version that we'll be releasing around the September timeframe with these special EV adapter modules. So what we've done in effect is turn our 8-bay into a 6-bay solution, which could still have up to 48 terabytes, but with a G dock, which is our separate Evolution series dock, essentially built in. So I can use 2 of those Evolution series modules, like the G Drive EV Raw that we already talked about, right here in that same solution. One other thing worth mentioning is we have an updated version of our G-RAID with Thunderbolt. Now it has dual Thunderbolt 2 ports, removable drives, and USB 3. So you've got that multi-port capability, and it's available up to 16 terabytes. And the great thing is the 12 and 16 terabyte versions have tremendous performance. They'll do over 400 megabytes per second in RAID 0. So they're nice and fast, very portable, but huge capacity for such a small package. And they're the same enterprise class drives, the HGST UltraStars that ship in our G-Speed Studio XL. So it's a tremendous solution. For more information, just jump on our website. It's www.g-technology.com, or you can always certainly follow us on Twitter or Facebook. Our Twitter is @gtechstorage.